So this here is a 20-minute Vinyasa practice. It's an invigorating flow, great way to start your day. We're going to start at the front of our mat. Feet are hip distance apart. You can bring your hands to heart center. And then we're just going to take 3 nice deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. 1 more breath. And exhale. Let's bring the arms by our side in our Tadasana. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, high prayer. And then on your exhalation, folding forward over the legs. So from here you can bring your feet hip distance apart, maybe wider. And then you can grab opposite elbows, let the head hang, let the torso sway, nice and heavy. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Second time, deep breath in. And exhale, release your arms. On your next breath in, find a flat back. As you exhale, folding forward, release the head, release the arms. This time, straighten the right leg, left hand to the center of the mat, right arm reaches up. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Second breath in. And exhale to fold forward, release the head, release the arms. You can find a flat back through center. Exhale to fold again. Left leg straightens now. Right hand can either be at the front of the mat or you can bring that right hand to your left shin for 1. Inhale, lengthening through that left arm. And exhale, you can start to find your forward fold. On your next breath in, circle the arms out and up, high prayer. As you exhale, hands are going to float through heart center, and then by your side, Tadasana. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then on your next breath in, reach both arms out and up, high prayer. On your exhalation, folding forward over the legs. Let's find a flat back on our inhale. And then on your exhalation, hands are going to come down to the mat. You can start to step back into your plank pose and then press yourself back into your downward facing dog. So first downward facing dog of the class. You can start to pedal out through the knees, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Anything that feels good right now for your legs, for your hamstrings. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg back. And then on your exhalation, bend through the knee. Open that right hip. Let's circle that right knee 3 times one way. 3 times the other way. From here, square your hips off. Straighten that right leg back. As you exhale, right foot in between the hands, we're going to find a low lunge. From your low lunge, we're going to reach our arms out and up, finding that high lunge. And then as you exhale, hands to the mat, left foot meets the right, folding forward at the front of your mat. You can find a flat back on your inhale. On your exhalation, folding forward. Inhale, circle those arms out and up, high prayer. And then on your exhalation, hands flow through heart center, and then back by your side. Inhale, high prayer. Exhale to dive over the legs, release the head, release the arms, flat back, inhale. On your exhalation, hands to the mat, we're going to step back into plank pose and then lower down, knees, chest, shin to the mat. Inhale, sliding forward, low cobra, roll the shoulders back, back of the neck is long. And then on your exhalation, pressing back into your downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath here in downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, bend the knee, open through that left hip. Let's circle that left knee 3 times one way. 3 times the other way. Square your hips off, straighten that left leg back. As you exhale, left foot in between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, go ahead, rise up, high lunge. On your exhalation, hands to the mat, step forward and fold. Let's find a flat back on our inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle your arms out and up, high prayer. As you exhale, hands float through heart center and then back by your side. Inhale, high prayer. Exhale to dive over the legs, flat back, inhale. On your exhalation, hands to the mat. You can either step back to plank pose and move through chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, or hop back with bent elbows. Inhale into your upward facing dog, just tops of the feet to the mat. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look between the hands as you exhale, step, step, or hop to the front of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, high prayer. On your exhalation, hands float through heart center and then back by your side. From here, you're going to bring your big toes to touch, knees touch, bend the knees, sink the hips. Utkatasana chair pose. Try to relax the shoulders as you reach through the arms. And then exhale, fold forward, shake it out. Inhale, find your flat back. As you exhale, bend the knees, step or hop it back, moving through your vinyasa any way you wish. We'll take 3 breaths back in downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Just kidding, 1 breath. Inhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, step, or hop to the front of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, high prayer. On your exhalation, hands float through heart center, and then back by your side. So once again, big toes touch, knees touch, bend the knees, sink the hips, swoop those arms up, chair pose, relax through the shoulders, and then exhale, fold forward. Bring your feet hip distance apart, shake it out. You can find a flat back on your inhale. As you exhale, hands to the mat, step or hop it back, again with bent elbows if you're hopping back, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog or low cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. 1 more breath. And exhale. On your next breath in, right leg is going to reach back. As you exhale, right foot in between the hands. Left heel is going to spin down to the mat. We're going to rise up, warrior 2. Right arm forward, left arm back. Let's take 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Right heel aligned with the arch of the left foot for 2. Right knee externally rotated so you can see your big toe for 3. Belly button tucking in towards the spine, 4. 1 more breath here. On your exhalation, you're going to go ahead and flip that or straighten through the right leg. We're going to send that left hip back, reach, reach, reach forward. Right hand is going to come down, left arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling. Trikonasana triangle pose for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. 1 more breath here. On your exhalation, we're going to start to bend through the right knee. Right hand can come down to a block or to the mat. Left hand to your hip as you start to reach that left arm straight up towards the ceiling. Left foot is flexed. Left hip is stacked on top of the right. 1 more breath here in your half moon pose. And then you can gently step back, warrior 2, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, flip that right palm up, reverse the warrior, keep the bend in the front knee. As you exhale, side angle pose. You can place your right forearm to your thigh, or that right hand can come down to the mat or to a block on the outside of the right knee. Left arm can reach up and then over the ear. And then if you choose to come into a bind, you can either take that left hand to your low back for just a shoulder opener, climb it around all the way to the right thigh, or you might find the full bind, threading the hands, interlacing them behind you. You'll be able to see what I'm doing when we do the left side a little bit more. Chest is open, shoulders roll back. Keep breathing. From here, we're going to release the hands down to frame through the right foot. Come onto the ball of the left foot, find your low lunge. And then from low lunge, step it back into your plank pose, and then your choice, either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, right heel spins down, and you rise up into your warrior two. Let's take 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Nice straight torso. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Softening through the shoulders. Exhale for 4. Last breath here. On your exhalation, straighten through the left legs and that right hip back. Reach forward. Left hand down. Right arm reaches up. Triangle pose. 3 breaths here. For 1. Reaching up through that left hand. For 2. Last breath here. On your exhalation, you can place that left hand again either to the mat or to a block as you start to shift the weight into that left foot. Left foot. Flexing through the right foot. Reach that left arm up, lengthen. 1 more breath here. From here, gently bend through that left knee, left arm forward, right arm back, warrior 2. Flip that left palm up, reverse your warrior, inhale. As you exhale, side angle pose. Again, any variation that you did on the other side. Make sure you're not shrugging through that left shoulder either. You find lots of length between the neck and the shoulder. Now again, if you chose to come into your bind, you can start to come into your bind. Any variation of your bind, maybe it's just the shoulder opener. Making sure you're not collapsing down. If you have to do that, then you should come out of your bind. Keep the chest open. Keep that left shoulder rolling back. From here, we're going to start to come back down into our low lunge. Hands frame through the left foot. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Look forward, inhale. As you exhale, step it back to plank pose. Moving through your vinyasa. Any way you wish. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Pedaling through the knees. Deep breath in. And exhale. Always making sure you're breathing. That's what yoga is all about. Inhale, right leg reaches back. As you exhale, we're going to find pigeon pose. You can place that right knee behind the right wrist, left foot behind the left wrist. Back leg down, top of the foot down. And then when you're ready, you can start to walk the hands forward, allowing your forehead to rest onto something. Right now, I have my forehead resting on my stacked hands. Just making sure you're allowing the forehead to release, allowing the shoulders to release. I'll show you another variation with the blocks on the second side. Keep breathing. Keep softening. And then from here, you can start to gently press your way up. And we're going to swing that left leg around. So the left foot is going to come to the outside of the right knee. And then just place your hands around the knee. We're going to reach that left arm up. And then place that left hand behind you. Right arm is going to reach up. Right elbow hooks to the outside of the left knee. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. If you're having trouble grounding through that left foot, you can always extend that bottom leg for 2. 1 more breath. As you exhale, placing the hands back at the left knee. Then we're just going to find a counter twist to the right. Drop your head. Breathe. You can bring your hands back through center in front of you. We're going to start to transition back into plank pose. And then back to downward dog. Just take a moment to pedal out through the knees. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Inhale, shift forward back into your plank. And then on your exhalation, if you choose to, you're moving through your vinyasa again. You can always skip this step and just come stay in your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. On your inhale, left leg reaches back. As you exhale, pigeon pose. All right. So once you find your alignment here in your pigeon pose, you can start to walk the hands forward. This time I am going to use my blocks. This is how I normally like to use blocks in pigeon. I put a block underneath my chest, my décolleté, my upper chest. And then the second block is underneath my forehead. And this just really allows me to relax my shoulders here. This might not be right for you. You can find a different variation that works for you with the blocks. Allowing yourself to soften, allowing yourself to breathe. And then from here, we're going to gently press ourselves back up. You can place the blocks aside. We're going to swing that right leg around now to the outside of the left knee. So again, that right foot is grounding to the outside of that left knee. Right hand to the left knee, left arm reaches up, and then behind us. Right arm reaches up. Right elbow hooks to the outside of the knee. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. 1 more breath. On your exhalation, you can start to bring the hands back towards center and then drop over to the right, just allowing the head to drop, arms heavy. And then back through center. We're going to start to transition back into our plank. And then back into our downward dog. Take a moment, pedal out through the knees, shake the head yes, shake the head no. And then from here, shift forward, finding your plank pose. On your exhalation, last vinyasa of class, if you choose. And then we're going to meet in our child's pose. Hips towards the heels, forehead to the mat, arms reaching forward. You can gently rock the head from side to side to massage the forehead from temple to temple. If you'd like, you can bring the arms by your side if you want to give your shoulders a rest. And then from our child's pose, we're going to press up into a seat. And we're going to swing the legs around. So the legs are going to extend. We're flexing through our feet, and our arms are going to be by our side. Inhale, reach both arms up. And on your exhalation, we're going to fold over the legs. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. If you can't reach your feet, hands can come by your side. And exhale for 2. Let's come back up. We can start to bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. You can place your hands around your ankles, gently rock on the sit bones, maybe butterfly the knees a bit. And we're going to take our peace fingers and our thumbs, wrap them around our big toes. Inhale. As you exhale, elbows splay out, we're going to start to fold forward. For 1. Inhale. And exhale for 2. Let's rise back up. We're going to bring the knees together, soles of the feet to the mat, feet hip distance apart, arms reach forward. And then on your exhalation, we're going to fold down onto the mat with control. Lower down onto the mat. We're going to bring our knees in towards our chest. You can start to rock and roll from side to side, massaging out through the spine. You can come into happy baby if you'd like. Reach for the outer edges of the feet. Knees moving towards the underarms. And then from here, we're going to bring our knees back in towards our chest. And then we're going to scooch our hips over to the right, knees to the left, head turns to the left. I like to cross my top leg over the bottom leg to get a little bit deeper of a twist in the waist, but that's up to you. Let's come back through center. Going to shift our hips over to the left. Knees to the right, head turns to the left. You want to make sure you're breathing nice and deep here in your twist. And then we'll come back through center. We're going to bring our knees in towards our chest. Let's pick up our head, squeeze everything into a tight little ball. Belly button tucks in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then on your exhalation, releasing everything out onto the mat, finding your Shavasana. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, expanding through the belly, expanding through the chest. Exhale out. Now, I personally recommend a good 10 minutes in your Shavasana. This is a great place, if you choose to begin your meditation practice. Allowing the arms to be heavy, allowing the shoulders to relax, legs extended, allowing the back body to sink into the mat as if the mat was made out of quicksand. The front body is nice and light, supported by your back body. Deep breath in. Exhale. Again, stay here for as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me in your practice. Namaste.